Hello there. Can you hear me? I, I, I'll just come a bit closer to the microphone. Ooh. Oh. Hello. Hello there. It's me, Vez. And if you click on this video and think, who's Vez? It's me. Uh, can you see? Is this thing on? So hello there. Welcome to the video. Don't click off the video. Don't do that. Because in this episode, I'm going to be trying to fix the storage system. What am I talking about? Build the storage system in our base. Now, you may be looking over there thinking, is that his base? Is this your first time in my videos? No. I'll show you my base. And you'll see why I'm having problems with the idea of building a storage system. So let's head over there now. Come on, let's go. Oh, I'll have to pick the camera up. I can't leave it here. It's worth some money, this. Okay, so this is my base, the one I've just built. It's been built like this for quite a few episodes, and the problem is, it's just a big circle, a big flat circle, with a white floor. So if you were me, how would you put a storage system in here? Because I'm going to have to block these views, and I wanted it all to be glass. And I mean, I'm stuck. I'm really stuck. So in this video, I'm just going to get on with it and start putting in blocks and see where I get to. So I hope you stick around because this is going to be interesting. The storage system, I think it's going to be a simple sorting system, but I want to have basically storage for almost every item and bulk storage for the majority of larger items, you know, like with cobblestone and stone and things like that. So I'm going to do some planning and we'll see where we get to. But please stick around and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so here's my plan. I am going to go underground. Now the main storage system I want to be up here. But I've had an idea for a different type of storage system what's going to filter lots of items into single chests or chest banks. So I'm going to quickly... I'm thinking about staircases going off about here, underground on each side in the middles. About 5, it has to be based on one block, so 5 wide. So let's try that. Okay, so this is what I've done so far. Actually, in between those two clips there, I've actually updated to 1.16.2. So now all my piglins are trading blackstone, and I wanted to use blackstone for the stairs here. So what I'm doing here is making an underground storage area. So you're going to put items, this is all theoretical because I haven't planned it out properly in my head. You're going to put items in a chest, an input chest. They're going to go down underground. They're going to head into the area over here. And this area is going to have to be huge. And I mean huge. It's going to have basically a chest for every item in the game. And a filter for it. And then once those items are sorted down here, so say if we have a chest for wood, that might have 40 sorters or maybe more, 50 sorters. But all of those sorters will then get redirected into one either water stream or item elevator, which will then get sent back up and hopefully sent into one bank of chests somewhere in this huge circle. So it is going to be quite the project, and this video is probably going to take me about 5 days to complete, I think. So I'm just trying to get this area look nice because I'm not sure on the design so far, because if we go back up top, I'm not sure about just like a hole like this, but this is going to be, I'll maybe put some sides on or some kind of fence, or I don't know, maybe it's a little glass roof, or I'm not sure what to do, to be honest. But I'm just going to keep plodding on and then think about I'm trying to get this little area looking nice, and then I can decide what to do after that. This is what we've got so far. I need to put some lights in the walls and in the floor. I'm digging out an area for all the sorting systems. Now this place is going to be huge when I'm finished. The problem is, I keep hitting the ocean. There's the ocean. So I don't know what I want to do. I'll have to just go under the base, I think. I mean, that's where I kind of need it to be anyway. But it's making the room a bit of a weird shape. I'm also running out of coal. Well, I say running out, I mean torches. So let's get some of those made up and continue digging this area out. I don't know what's up there. Let's just forget that that was lit up. All that trouble building a slime farm and underneath my base, all I had to do was dig out in a little area like this, which would, and I've killed like, oh I haven't got that many, but there's basically a slime spawns every time I walk over there, so, some pro shooting here. Can we get them all without missing? Oh, not enough power in that one. Oh, he jumped over it. He's gone in the water. Oh, I've missed a couple. That was terrible. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do because this is where all my chests are going to be. I'll just have to slab the area. I'll put carpets down. This is where we're up to. I think the input chest is going to go here. It's going to come down here. And this is going to be the sorting area. Once the items come down here, they'll be sent round the room into various sorters. And then once they're sorted, they will head into their respective bowl elevators or drop elevators, get sent back up. So there'll be an item elevator for each chest bank. So if I say that the chests are all going to be over here in some kind of storage container. So say if there's a chest here for redstone components, there'll be a line behind it coming up into it, which will have all the redstone items going into this bank of chests. I'm not sure if this is going to work. If it's in the video though, it probably did work. So let's continue. This room's pretty big, but I don't think it's anywhere near big enough. First thing I need to do is get a system to get the items from the chest down here, and I want it to be as fast as possible, so let's see what we can do. Okay, so here's my plan. We use minecarts with hoppers. Simply do that. And then we drop that down there like that, and we stick another one in. Okay, so hopefully if I put some items in here, let's see if I put that 45 stone in, yeah, that gets removed very quickly. And hopefully, I'm saying hopefully a lot because this is there is a lot of hopes in this. The items should all be in this. Yeah. I mean, they take a while to get through into this hopper because the hopper's obviously slower. But they'll just stack up in the minecarts, waiting for it all to get passed through. With a double chest up there, I should be able to unload my items and it all gets sorted in time. I need to make sure that I never ever remove these blocks, otherwise we will have a big problem. Okay, so that's stage 1, input. Let's get our first sorting system in for our first chest, or bank of chests. Okay, so as you might have expected, this project has taken up a lot of hoppers. I'm going to show you in a second, but I've had to come back to the TNT farm, the TNT wood farm, which I'll show you I have fixed. I don't know if you're aware, but it blew itself up a few episodes ago when I left it running and flew away. The TNTs all got stuck and blew all of this away. So what I did is I've just made a little simple contraption to push a block in front of this which connects the circuit up so that when the piston extends all the way up, which you might not be able to see from here. Also put it on a longer time. There we go, piston's coming up there. That then sends a signal around here, but it can't get to the actual TNT unless I'm standing in here, which is basically like a dead man switch, which means it will not work unless I'm standing exactly on that pressure plate. So I can't just fly away and leave it running. So I'm going to leave this AFK for a while. I'll quickly show you what I've got so far down in the storage sorting area. This isn't the storage system, this is just the sorting system. I'll just quickly sleep. So, I mean, I'm not sure if this is going to work or what. This is what I've got so far. And obviously, as you can imagine, this looks like not very much, but there's 25 sorting systems on that side. It's going to be about 23 on this side. I need 108 just for wood items, which means I'm going to need about double this. Well, double this and a bit more, just for wood. So you can see how I'm going to be struggling for space. I'm probably going to have to go underneath the ground. So what happens is the items will come in from my chest, come along here, get sorted into these hoppers. If it does get dropped in one of these hoppers, it'll get pushed into this lane here, which gets then sent along here, which I'll then send up. So everything on here will go into one set of chests, which will be my wood chests. So you can imagine, I'm not going to have many chests upstairs, but they will be sorted so that each chest has multiple items in. So these all will go into one set of chests. So all of the wood items will be sorted into one chest. I hope that makes sense, because it's going to be quite complicated by the time it's finished. We're going to have hundreds of these banks and hundreds of these streams coming off into water elevators or drop elevators going up into the actual respective chests. So I'm needing hundreds of these hoppers. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I've already made about 500 chests for the hoppers. But I will need lots more than that. So my wood farm, because it's working again. See, it's grown trees. But once you hear that tick and stop, you should see the piston go out, which puts a hole in the tree to drop the TNT into. There we go. Then now the TNT would normally drop. Doesn't when I'm down here. And that is because if you leave a TNT dupe to run and you leave the chunks and it's unloaded, it just blows itself to pieces. So I'm just going to go AFK here for a while, and hopefully we'll get a ton of wood to make the hoppers up. Okay, so this is this is the amount of chests I've got so far. I just need to make them into hoppers, which I have plenty of iron. Okay, so this is getting a bit confusing. I don't know if this is too much. So I put this here. And I block those up. For kelp. All the way up here. Then hopefully, well, I mean, I don't know what you guys think. I just think this storage system is becoming extremely complicated. If I show you, can I get down this way still? Yeah. This is just going to be for the wood. So all the wood items are going to go into this water stream. I think it's, I haven't went the full 108 because there's loads of wood items I'm never going to make. I mean, most of the wood I'm going to be using is going to be from my AFK wood farm, which is all going to be nether warp woods. And there's, I mean, This is going to be absolutely huge when I'm finished. I don't know whether just to do the main items and then upstairs have storage compartments for the other items. I don't know what you guys think. I'm going to plot on and see what I can get to, but this is how it's working so far. So all of the items, it's becoming a nightmare to get around. So all of the items will filter in from the input chest upstairs. They'll come around and get sorted. So see if I had soul sand in this one. Soul sand would drop into this one, which would then get pushed over into the main stream. I actually need those back. And you can see this main stream connects to this dropper, which is throwing them into that, which then takes them upstairs. And they will get shot up here and into a storage bank here, which would have all of the wood items in. So see maybe 7 chests, and then there'll be a one for, I don't know. This is the problem. There's so many items in Minecraft now that this area is going to be absolutely full, even with itemized chests. So the way I'm figuring it is, I'm going to do the main things what you use. So I wouldn't need a section for redstone because I've got a redstone shulker box I carry around. And I know you're going to say, well, you've got a wood shulker box you carry around. But I know, but there's like 15 different types of wood. There isn't 15 different types of redstone components. Well, there is, but there isn't so many that I couldn't fit them all in my shulker box. And you tend to only make redstone components when you need them. So I think wood is a good one. And then I'm not sure what to do after that. Possibly glass. For a few different colours of glass and some panes. And then I'm getting a bit stuck on what to do next.
2 hours later.
Okay, so I think I've got most of the main items for warped stuff and the things what all woods make, so chests, everything like that, stairs. I'm now moving on to birch because I use birch quite often because I like the trees, they're easy to cut down. So start off with birch. Actual wood. And then, oh, we've missed off. No, let's get rid of that. And let's do fence gates. Yeah, fence gates. So this is how it's going. This is our first bank of chests for wood. So hopefully, if I stick these chests, because I know these are sorted, into here, this will take a while because it's got to sort through the system, but hopefully we should see. Oh, this is a bit anxious. Oh, there we go. And we're getting chests in. And to prove this isn't a fluke, I will chuck some kelp in. Now the system isn't prepared for unsorted items, so they shouldn't get sorted, but they should fall into one of the chests downstairs, which won't happen later on, but they just won't come through. And they'll go into an unsorted section somewhere. But these shouldn't come through, and I know fine well they won't, so if I head back downstairs, I need to remove a bit of that roof so I can fly down here a bit easier. Our last sorted chest, the one after that, should be kelp. Which I would think would be... Oh dear, something has gone wrong. Where's the kelp gone? Has it just not made it yet? There, I found the issue. I'd actually left this spruce door filter. It didn't have the spruce doors or the fillers in, so all items were just dropping into there and getting stuck. So you can see now that if, say, I was to put a shroom light in this system. Now shroom lights are sorted somewhere around there, so 2 or 3 of those in. I think it's full, so if it is full, if the sort is full, because it has to have a certain number of items, it should... Yep, it should send them up into the chests. Whereas if I was to put something in that isn't sorted yet, like gravel, put 3 gravel in. This will take a while because it's going to go all the way around here. And it should come to, because I've got all these filled, even though these ones are empty, I'm reserving these for more wood things. It's going to come around this corner and it should land in this hopper. If all this comparator should turn on. Obviously this isn't where gravel will live, it's just this one is the first unsorted item. There we go, 3 gravel straight in there. So later on these will have other items in which will head off that way. So that's working perfectly. Well, it is a lot of work just to get, but that means that this thing, while it will be messy, it will only ever contain, those have been put in manually, it will only ever contain items like this. So if I put some warped stems in here and quickly rush back, you'll see, hopefully, I mean it'll do this automatically, I don't have to stand and look at the chest or anything. You should see, it's making a fool of us now. There we go. See the items coming up, heading in. And obviously I don't know why I've built it this way because I can't even reach it, but I suppose it will get full eventually with just being all wood items. And I will have to sort it out a little bit myself, but at least all the wood will be in there. Wood and shroom lights anyway. Yeah, so that's a good start to the system. I'm going to build another one now for maybe soil, gravel, sand. I'm not sure about cobblestone and stone because I think I'm going to have a separate storage system for those, like a silo storage system. And then I'm going to probably do a glass one, and then I'm going to be a bit lost. So let's see what we can do. Okay, this is the second item elevator going in. Oh, I haven't got enough kelp, I don't think. Yeah, I will need more kelp. So as you can see, I'm now adding on, so I've got wood, almost every block. This is going to be the end unsorted bin. These are going to be important items. I'm thinking diamonds, emeralds, coal, that type of stuff, iron, you know, just things what I don't need a huge amount of storage for, but I would like to have on hand. And then we'll do the same on the other side. I can't believe I just missed him there. Where's he going? There we go. So yeah, it's coming along. It's not how I wanted it to be, but it's definitely going to be good enough, because I am going to add some just chests around, and I want to build a few other things around the base, and this is just to make it so I mean I was using 2 chests for all my storage previously, so it is enough. I'm not someone who builds a lot of things, so I don't need hundreds of chests for concrete and things. This is going to be good because if I need any type of block, it'll pretty much be in this one here all the way up. And if I need any type of wood, it'll be in here. You know, if I need sticks or chests, it'll be in here. Okay then, so let's do the first dump chest test. So I'm going to put iron in, because iron will be sorted eventually into one of these outside chests. Oop, I do need to put the hoppers in, but at the minute that iron should end up in there. If it doesn't, we have a problem. It actually should end up in the chest, sorry. Okay. Don't think it's working. That hopper was not facing that way. Okay, let's try again. So I know iron bars aren't. We're going to put 30 in, because I've got confidence this time. And we should see them coming out of this drop at any... It takes about a minute and a half, I think, to get around the system. There we go. good timing, just as I was checking the chat. Yeah, so unsorted items will go into here. Once I get some more hoppers, it'll go all the way down to the bottom. That's brilliant. I'm just going to get the sorting systems sorted for these, which items I need to go into them. That's great, that's working excellently. I'm really over the moon with that, because now this is just a junk chest, so it's just things I can't be bothered to sort. These items will be important items which I'll use all the time, so diamonds, you know, that type of stuff. I'm also going to have a storage area over here for armour, because I seem to have a lot of that, pickaxes and things. I mean, if I was to put netherite in one of these netherite ingots, I would need 41, I think, just to be able to get one to go into a chest. So 42, I think, actually. So it's really, really expensive to have a sorting system like this for expensive items. Yeah, I'm just going to put these in now, and I'll see what happens after that. Okay, so you can see I've put a few items in. So if I throw some, so I'll just make sure they're empty. Empty, empty, empty. I haven't got any gunpowder actually, so if I throw some rockets in here, I hope these don't go missing. It's 12 rockets and 4 coal. This will take a while, so... Okay, now we're getting the rockets. And the coal. That's working excellently. That's literally excellent. I'm over the moon with that. So, I think on that, guys, there's obviously a lot more work to do. This is the first item to actually go into the base. Doesn't look like much from here. You gotta remember that that is a sorting system for the middle too. Ooh, and I need to put some slabs down here. But I would just like to say, whoa, that isn't a very nice thing. Sorry, guys. I would just like to say thank you very much for watching. If you're subscribed, I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, well, that's the way it goes. But it doesn't cost anything, and it really helps us out. Leave a like, leave us a comment. I love getting comments, even if they're negative. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.